Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Gallatin, Tennessee. We are on the campus of Volunteer State Community College for tonight's doubleheader action between the Lawson State Community College out of Birmingham, Alabama, and Volstate Pioneers, Lady Pioneers. Ladies will get us kicked off here in just a little, probably about 5 minutes. We got 3 minutes until the original sound will horn, and then we'll have our national anthem. This is Tim Reese. I'm joined again by Ryan DeKill, current student here at Vol State. How you doing, Ryan?
I'm doing good. Happy to be here, man. I'm excited.
It's been, a little over a week, about 8 days since we were sitting right here and calling the last game that Vol State played. They've had a couple games between then and now. They've had a loss. Both teams, actually, the women won yesterday against the Cumberland Junior Varsity squad, and that was their second time to defeat the Cumberland JV. Won yesterday 66-58. Had another win earlier in the year right here at the Pickle Fieldhouse, and the men took a 5-point loss in yesterday's game against the Cumberland JV, and they are 0-2 as they finish the home and away with Cumberland JV. Last played a home game here against Northeast Mississippi Community College. Very tight game between Vol State and the Northeast Mississippi Tigers. So the Lady Pioneers come in with a record of 3-9. They're 1-4 in conference play. They'll get back into conference play on Saturday as they travel to Cleveland, Tennessee to take on the Cougars again, the Cleveland State Cougars, after taking on the Lawson State Cougars here tonight. Cleveland is 0-5 in the league, 1-7 overall. Lady Pioneers will look to get in the winner's bracket back in the conference play after defeating Motlow State in their only conference victory this year, as Lady Pioneers have just now come out of the locker room, Ryan. Little extra chit-chat with head coach Otis Key in his 11th year.
Yeah, I don't know what they were doing in there, but yeah, they just got under a minute now to get themselves ready.
They huddling underneath the first half basket to the left of the Toyota of Gallatin Broadcast Center. We have a limited crew here after Thanksgiving, but we will get you sights. Miss Catherine Nixon on our only camera. Oh, I'm sorry, A.J. Fawson, the chief engineer, is going to be manning one of the cameras. So we'll have two operators up here on the mezzanine level. And looks like we have a new director tonight, as Sarah Carson handling the director's chair tonight. Tamira Dreer, our sound engineer. Freddie Miller is over on graphics tonight. We do expect a couple more camera operators, hopefully, to show up here. But we will take a 2-minute break as we will have our national anthem. We will not carry it here on the Vol State Sports Network. So we'll take a 2-minute break and be right back with the starting lineups. You're listening to the Vol State Sports Network.
I'm really excited about this myself. But you do realize the thing with Toyota Gallatin is everybody gets the personal price. That's what makes us special.
Wait, what? Everybody gets it?
Everybody gets it.
Let's play ball.
Okay.
Jake, you ready?
Let's do this, Coach. Hey, Coach, this is pretty easy.
We'll see about that.
Oh, I think I pulled something.
Yeah, better luck next time, old man.
I think I'm done, Coach. Call 911.
Studies show a 2-year degree can increase your earnings by 17% per year, or over $400,000 during your lifetime. Volunteer State Community College is here to help you unlock your unlimited potential. From nursing to marketing, computer tech to acting, and everything in between, come see what Volstate has to offer. Go to volstate.edu today to get started. Pioneer your future. Start here.
A degree in criminal justice can help you find the exciting career that you've been looking for. As a member of law enforcement, as a crime scene investigator, a teacher in a classroom, a detective working on cases, a lawyer or judge, or nearly any job where you get to put the bad guys away. Learn more at volstate.edu. Every day, all around the nation, people find themselves in need of a hero. Fire and emergency medical responders are those heroes we need. If you desire to make a difference in your community, visit volstate.edu to learn more. The demand for mechatronics professionals is on the rise. Students get to earn a wage and college credit simultaneously via our work-based learning program. Visit volstate.edu to start blazing your pathway now. Classes are available now at the Gallatin and Cookeville campuses.
Welcome back to Volstate. We are going to our Toyota of Gallatin starting lineups. First for the visiting Lady Cougars of Lawson State with a 10-2 record. They have not started conference play. Head coach Aubrey Wiley, assisted by Tila Monet Green and DJ Grayson. And the starting 5'6" sophomore guard Destiny Nelson from Birmingham, Alabama. Brianna Walker, a 5'8" freshman guard from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Alicia Mosley, 5'6" freshman guard from McCalla, Alabama. And from Birmingham, Kimberly Roscoe, a 6'2" freshman. She'll be at the post. And Keziah Say, a 5'10" sophomore from Prattville, Alabama, the starting 5 for the Lawson State Lady Cougars. And for the home team, Lady Pioneers, with a 3-9 record, 1-4 in conference play. Starting at guard, number 23, sophomore Ella Disney, 5'4" from Christian Community, and hometown in Greenbrier, Tennessee. Skylar McMillan, a freshman 5'4" guard from Westmoreland. Rylan Freeman, freshman 5'7" guard from Greenbrier High School in Greenbrier, Tennessee. Tashana Moore, another freshman, 5'8" from Murfreesboro Blackman, and one of the top players in the TCCAA. Number 12, Kendall Myrie, a 6'1" freshman, post player from Clarksville Northwest High School, and she is having a phenomenal start to her freshman year. Ryan DeKill, my analyst today, and Ryan, not sure how much prep work you were able to do today. You had class today, but she's, I think, leading the nation in block shots. Vol State is the leading team shot blocker in the entire nation.
Yeah, I saw that actually when I was doing some prep. I saw that she added 5 more yesterday in their win over the Cumberland JV team. Yeah, just add 5 more blocks to that insane stat line. She also had 14 points, 7 rebounds, so expect her to have a big night tonight.
Have a little bit of a delay, not sure exactly what it is, but our officials for tonight who are handling this, the lead referee, Brooke Shoulders, and she'll be assisted by Noble Patterson and Sherry Seeley. We already have a technical foul, I think, guessing that the scorebook may have been incorrectly written in. So, game's going to start off with free throws.
Yeah, the starting 5 is a little bit different from last time we were here, and that may be it.
Well, this is a starting 5 he told me about. I told him, I said, make sure to put it in the book right. I caught him before he came over to the official scorers table, but Destiny Nelson goes 0 for 2 at the free throw line, and I think they will get the basketball. Or no, they will jump it off.
Yep.
Destiny Nelson, 5'6", sophomore guard from Birmingham. And the tap goes to the Lady Pioneers as we are underway. This is the starting 5 that I called out in the Toyota Gallatin starting lineups. It's the 5 that Coach Otis Key told me about. Ella Disney, she just took that herself. Nice mid-range jumper for Ella Disney for the first bucket of the ball game. Pass goes out of bounds, knocked out by Skylar McMillan. McMillan, she's had double figures in her last 3 games, 12, 10, and then 13, which was her season high on Monday against the Cumberland Junior Varsity squad. In the corner, Alicia Mosley, now over to Brianna Walker. Out to Kimberly Roscoe, and I'm guessing that's not her shot, as she misses everything from beyond the 3-point arc.
Yeah, just a little bit short on that one.
That is Roscoe's 5th 3-point attempt of the year. She's now 1 for 5. Disney from the right side trying to get it into Myrie and throws it right to Roscoe. Driving to the basket, and there's a blocked shot. Mosley had her shot blocked. Nelson misses her outside shot. Rebound goes to the Lady Pioneers with a 2-0 lead. Skylar McMillan now back to Disney, and looks like Lawson State's in a man-to-man, and there's going to be a player control foul, also known as an offensive foul to Shauna Moore. Full court pressure. They break the press. It's a nice take of a charge by Destiny Nelson down there. Shot in the corner. 3-point shot, no good. 1 and done for the Lady Cougars. Rebound to Ella Disney. She has now turned it over for the second time, trying to get that ball to Kendall Myrie. It's a good thought, but execution just isn't there.
Yeah,
Ryan?
I need to slow down just a little bit. Doing a good job boxing out and getting the rebound so far, but yeah, on the offensive side, maybe just slow things down a little bit, get themselves set, and I think they'll be all right.
And there's a steal right there to Shauna Moore. Over to Freeman. Her drive and pull-up jumper is no good. Rebound to the Lady Cougars. Destiny Nelson averaging 5.1 of those a game. Disney with the push-off picks up her first personal foul. So I guess the technical early was the original first team foul. So if you weren't with us at the start of the game, Lawson State started out shooting free throws. A nice box out there. That's about where you want Roscoe, would be my guess. She boxed out Myrie and got the rebound and had Myrie on her back. We're tied 2-2. Just getting started in the first quarter at Volstate in the Pickle Fieldhouse, the Richard Moore Gymnasium. Freeman out at the top of the three-point arc. Close out by Brianna Walker, and Walker is all over Freeman looking for some help. Tapped away by Walker, and a steal. Nelson's going to drive all the way. A scoop is a little hard off the backboard. Rebound tapped out and collected by Lawson State. Now a three-point shot is good for Mosley.
Yeah, those second chance opportunities are no good.
Depends on your point of view, I guess, as McMillan tried to answer a three with a three. Her shot no good. And Nelson very active with the rebound there. Another three-point shot. No good. Tashana Moore taps it out of bounds. 20 on the shot clock. Lawson State will inbound underneath their own basket. Walker dribbles out of the corner, being guarded by McMillan. Looking inside, but can't get there. She drives to the paint. Now a nice little lob pass, another block shot by Myrie. But the second time, she gets a little bit of the arm of Keziah Say. Well, they're going to call that one on Moore, not on Myrie.
Yeah, looks like she caught a break there.
And at the free throw line, Keziah Say. We got a whistle blowing here as she comes in to shoot the shot. I'm guessing the shot is no good. Maybe was she standing at the wrong? She was standing at the wrong line. She was standing at the red line. They're only going to give her one shot. She makes it. The first one is canceled. Freeman for three. That's going to be short.
Way short.
And the drive and the bucket for Brianna Walker. Ball State, after scoring the first bucket of the ball game, now trails 8-2. Disney looks right, left, now back to the right. Has McMillan, now the pass again. They just can't get that ball to Myrie. Ulyria Lewis is now in the game as she turns it over on the pass to Brianna Walker. Checking into the ball game, Asia Pirtle, our High Point Health Sumner player spotlight today. She's out of Jackson, Tennessee, Northside High School. Daughter of Travis Hampton and Latasha Pirtle. Latasha has been texting with me, and we have timeout, is apparently having an issue with the clock as Vol State was bringing it up court. Showed 21 on the shot clock, but they had a fresh shot clock after the turnover. So Brooke Shoulders, the lead referee, got that corrected. Ella Disney gets a pick from Pirtle. And now bounce pass into Asia. Ella Disney and Asia Pirtle just playing a little catch. Now Myrie, and she's going to drive to the basket and get it up off the glass. There's the first bucket of the ball game for Myrie.
Good look from Myrie there.
Averaging 16.5 points a game. That's fourth in the conference. She's had 25 twice. There's a turnover. Asia Pirtle not going to be the one handling the ball very often, but she led the fast break there, but the pass a little bit too out front of Myrie, who was also running the court. So the two bigs on the floor right now for Vol State, running the breakout there.
Yeah, not ideal there. The passing's a little bit shaky.
Yasmin Jackson checks in. Give and go there. Shot by Say, no good. Rebound by Disney. Ella averages 2.4 rebounds a game. And another pass into Myrie. They just cannot make that connection.
Yeah, all of Disney's passes have been high, trying to get it down there to Myrie. She's got good position. She just needs to float it in there.
A three rattles in for Say. That's her first bucket. Second three-pointer for Lawson State. These two teams played earlier in the year, a 65-47 lead or win by Lawson State down in Birmingham. As a foul is called on Alicia Mosley. That's the first team foul. Kyra Sharon checks in. One sophomore for another. Sharon in for Disney. Pirtle inbounds to Freeman. Gives it to Sharon, last year's leading scorer for Volstate. Dribbling around the right side, gives it off to Freeman. Finds Pirtle at the elbow. Now interior pass to Myrie with the left hand, a little strong. And the rebound to Aaliyah Golston. Who's also checked in for Lawson State. 11-4 is the Lady Cougars lead. Long three-point shot is good by Yasmin Jackson.
Yeah, they weren't expecting that.
That's exactly what I thought. 14-4. Ball State needs a bucket here to stem the tide. They are fronting Myrie down on the block. Myrie finally gets in front, and the pass is knocked away by Say.
Say's doing a good job spotting up there on Myrie down there. She might have to move around a little bit more.
Left-handed shot there by Lewis is a little bit to the left. Rebound to Vol State. Coming up on 3 minutes to play. Rylan Freeman is a little short as that ball's thought it was out of bounds on the actual shot, but finally called out of bounds to Lawson State.
I think she missed that one.
Madziana Calloway checks in for Rylan Freeman. So Calloway, Sharon, McMillan, Pirtle, and Myrie, the 5 in for Vol State. Yasmin Jackson hands it off to Mosley, who drives to the basket. And she's going to, that's going to draw the first foul on Kendall Myrie. She's had some games where she's had some foul trouble.
Yeah, it's a battle between Say and Myrie down there right now. And so far, Say's winning.
Say at the free throw line at the right spot this time. Drops in the first of two. (16-4). Not the start Lady Pioneers were looking for as Taryn Haynes checks in the ball game. Haynes, Jackson, Say, Golston, and get that other number over there. Lewis. Sharon drives to the basket. Couldn't get her shot to go, but she's going to get it, the steal. Bounce pass to Pirtle, and Ball State can't get the handle on it. Pirtle finally gets it, trying to get it to Myrie, and can't get it up off the backboard and over the rim.
Yeah, she rushed that one a little bit.
Ball was bouncing all over the lane. Nice drive to the basket by Jackson. She has 5 in the quarter. 18-4. McMillan over to Calloway. And that she is an Energizer bunny. She's going to make something happen. Sharon fakes the three, steps back, and she will fire the three in and out. Ball State one and done on the offensive end. Rebound to Lawson State.
Good look.
Yeah, it was. Nice step back. There's a pass that, didn't think it had gone across the half-court line, but official Noble Patterson disagreed with my eyesight. It'll be a turnover to Lady Pioneers as Cheyenne Gregory will check in for Asia Pirtle. Ball State had a 2-0 lead. It had been outscored 18-2 in the quarter.
Yeah, got to settle down and score some points here.
Cross-court pass to McMillan. She's going to dribble to that right side. They want to get it over there where Myrie is down at the block, but Lawson State doing a great job of fronting Myrie. Sharon's going to drive to the basket and have her shot partially blocked. She brought that one up from the hip. Golston drives to the bucket, and she's going to get the basket and the foul.
Looked like he might have called a charge. Did he call a charge or? Oh, okay.
He did not. Skylar McMillan's going to pick up the personal foul. That's the 5th team foul. But this will be a attempt for a three-point play for Golston. Misses the free throw. 1 minute in the quarter. Cheyenne Gregory to McMillan. Over to Sharon. She's going to drive around and get a moving pick. Again, Kendall Myrie's waving her off, saying, I don't have it. There's no clear path to get me the basketball. 6 on the shot clock. McMillan, somebody's going to have to fire it away. Callaway fires and hits. Callaway's shot did not hit the rim, but it counts as 3 points for Volstate.
That one came from the heavens.
That's what they called a prayer that was answered. Check. Carry Ringstaff in the ball game now as head coach Aubrey Wiley has gotten probably at least 10 players in the game. Skylar McMillan from the corner for 3. It's short. Rebound to Myrie. She gets one up and in right before the buzzer sounds. And good end to the period for the Lady Pioneers. But the period overall, not a good one. 20-9.
Yeah, cut the lead down a little bit there, but it's definitely starting to get away from Lawson State. Definitely showing they're the more physical team in that first quarter. Ball State's got to find a way to get Myrie the ball. I don't know if they bring her outside on a wing maybe and do something like that, but got to find some kind of answer for her to get her involved.
3 3-point shots made for Lawson State. They were 3 for 7 at the free throw line. If you weren't with us at the beginning of the game, there apparently was a technical foul called as Lawson State started the game shooting free throws. Destiny Nelson at the line missed both of the first 2 free throws, but we didn't get word here as we are not at the official scorers table. But that's typically an issue with the official scorebook. Maybe a player's name was not put in onto the official scorebook, or the starting lineup was incorrect. I'm not sure what it was, but that's how the game started. Not good for Lady Pioneers, but a long pass as Lawson State inbounds to start the second quarter. A travel violation on Kimberly Roscoe. Yana Parker now checks in after 9 seconds in the second quarter. Kyra Sharon, Cheyenne Gregory, Yana Parker, Maziana Callaway, and Kendall Myrie, the 5 in for the Lady Pioneers. Nice pass there from Lawson State over to Yana Parker. Not intended that way. I don't think that's the way Coach Key drew it up. Double teamed is Myrie, and they have to call a jump ball or a travel there.
Yeah, she caught a break on that one.
Callaway to inbound underneath their own basket, and another stoppage of play for the shot clock. It's showing 20 seconds. I think they want to change that to 14 seconds. Still man-to-man by Lawson. It worked for them in the first quarter. Another 3-point attempt at the buzzer. This one does not get answered for Callaway. Trying to get almost a 10-second violation. Callaway all over. A runner is no good by Walker. 20-9, Lawson State leads.
Miscue there.
Brianna Walker, Yasmin Jackson, Jakiria Ringstaff. Taryn Hayes, as a blocked shot happens there. Galloway dribbling down court, has it knocked away. Walker all alone until Gregory showed up. Yana Parker with the defensive stop.
Doing a good job defensively. Just got to get some offense going.
Galloway thinking about a three before it got to the buzzer. Myrie with the rebound and the putback, no good. Rebound to Lawson State. Walker averaging 12.8 points a game. Gets a ring around the rosy shot to go in there. She now has 4.5 rebounds a game is Walker. 5'8" freshman from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Galloway, she's going to fire. Miss. Parker tried for the rebound, but got boxed out by Ringstaff, and her assist up to Taryn Haynes is good.
Yeah, Lawson State doing a good job in transition, getting the ball up and down the court.
(24-9). Sharon's going to fire from three. It's a little bit strong. Rebound to Lawson State. One-handed pass up to Myrie. It's a 3-on-1. See how Volstate handles it. Myrie's going to go right to the bucket. Not thinking about passing there. Myrie with 6 in the ball game. Just under 7 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Into the corner, and 15-foot jumper is long by Jackson. Pretty easy. Rebound there is up court pass to Myrie. Another double team, and she could not get the shot off the window.
Yeah, it seems like she's rushing her shots tonight for some reason.
Jackson, another pull-up shot. He falls off to the right. Yana Parker with another rebound. Galloway to Parker. She's going to drive the baseline. She stopped there, and nice little move to get an open shot, but she had a air ball over the top of that about 6 feet away. She might have been expecting some contact there underneath the basket. Timeout called by Aubrey Wally, the head coach. So we'll keep it right here, 24-11 with 6:13 to go in the first half. Said Asia Pirtle is our High Point Health Sumner, formerly known as Sumner Regional Medical Center. She is a freshman out of Jackson, Tennessee, Northside High School, just graduated in May. As siblings Skyera, I'm saying it's S-K-Y-E-R-A, Skyera, Latravius, and Tyreek. So hello to Latasha Pirtle. I assume she's listening in. You can send me a text. You got my cell phone number. Send me a text. Let me know you're listening in. I also have an email address. We don't put it up here on the screen, but I use it for baseball a lot. I used to use it for basketball. Give that out a little bit later. If you want to join the show, you can send me an email. Tell me who you are, where you're watching from, who you're rooting for. It doesn't matter if it's Lawson State or Volstate. I'll give you a shout out. New player in the ball game for Lawson State, Charity Fantroy. This is a shot. She is working in the lane and working for the basketball right now. And the transfer misses her second shot. Scramble for the basketball. We're going to call a jump ball. Charity Fantroy is a transfer from Wallace State, Huntsville, where she played last year. 5'10", sophomore, hometown of Montgomery, Alabama. Jump ball, alternate possession goes to the Lady Cougars. Destiny Nelson played the first part of the first quarter sat for a little while, and we're going to have a double dribble called. Turnover. Ball State basketball. Latasha just checked in on the back line and said she's listening in.
What's her name, Latasha?
Latasha Pirtle, Asia Pirtle's mother, down in Jackson, Tennessee.
We appreciate you, Latasha.
Gianna Parker's going to drive again in a spin move. Can't get the bucket to go, but she's going to draw the harm. Foul's going to be on Alicia Mosley. That'll be her second.
Good, strong move to the basket there by Parker.
5'7" guard out of West Carroll High School. Her shot is good.
Ball State shooting about 64% on free throws so far this season.
Parker 7 for 9 on the year. Doesn't have a lot of opportunities, but when she does get an opportunity, she makes it count. Nice pass, almost tapped away by Tashana Moore. Collected by Taryn Haynes as she gets her second field goal of the quarter. 26-13. Lawson State has doubled up the Lady Pioneers. Parker having troubles, and that's a turnover. Let's see if they're going to call a jump ball, although probably a little premature there.
Should go to Vol State, though.
It will be. That's a turnover that they then ended up tying up. The Lady Cougars, Aaliyah Golston and Euleria Lewis have checked in for Lawson State. Ella Disney back in the ball game. Two sophomores playing catch outside the three-point line. Disney one way and then back the other. Freeman couldn't get loose for a three, but Disney does. It's in and out. Moore could not secure that rebound. It goes to Destiny Nelson. She's being double teamed. And she's going to drag that foot before she can get that pass off.
Good defense.
Not Destiny Nelson. It was Destiny Nelson that got the pass. I think that was Brianna Walker. 4 and 5. Don't have them dialed in yet. Ball State needs to hit some buckets and make some stops to get back in this ball game. Disney with a circus attempt there, and rebound goes to Moore. Her putback is no good, but picks up the foul on Walker. It's the first person not named Alicia Mosley who's been whistled for a foul for Lawson State.
Vol State trying to match some of that physicality of Lawson State, and it's paying off as long as they can keep them on hitting these free throws.
Tashana Moore, 5'8" freshman out of Murfreesboro Blackman at the line. First one rims out. Tashana averaging 6.6 points a game. Leads the team in free throw percentage as she hits that one at almost 70%. And a three-point attempt is good for Yasmin Jackson. That's her second three of the ball game. Up court to Myrie, and she gets a nice English spin on that layup to go. She now has 8. She's scored double figures in all but one game. Disney gets a hand on it with the steal. Let's see if she can get it back. She could not. She was trying to get that ball back to Moore, but Jackson had it picked and then was trying to return the favor to Disney. Rylan Freeman will inbound the basketball, but Noble Patterson will ask for a towel. This is normally Justin McKinney time, our 12th year athletic trainer.
not here tonight.
He's here. He's coming from all the way on the other end of the court, but Rylan Freeman sees a towel over by the other water bucket for the visiting team, and she decides to play housemaid with those pretty yellow shoes down there. .57 freshman from Greenbrier High School. She's a criminal justice major here. Daughter of Jesse and Fran Freeman. Inbounds to Myrie, who gets it and dribbles into the paint, and she's going to get hacked by Yasmin Jackson. Picks up her first personal. Well, Vol State will do it all over again. Let's try our next inbound pass as Naisha Thomas comes in for Charity Fantroy. Naisha, a 6'2 freshman from Georgiana, Alabama. Myrie out to Ella Disney. She's going to fire from three. It's going to be short. Freeman with the save to Jackson. The problem is she's on the other team for Vol State. Golston tried to make a move down there just outside of the block and it's called for a traveling violation.
Definitely catching some breaks here in the second quarter. Vol State is. We got to turn some of those into points. Take advantage of it.
Down by 13, under 3 minutes to go in the half. Turnaround jumper off the glass, misses the rim by Myrie. Rebound to Lawson State. Now Nelson's going to drive and pick up the second foul on Myrie and get the bucket to boot.
Good, strong finish there.
Let's see if head coach Otis Key will have Myrie come take a seat. Doesn't look like it yet, but Nelson at the free throw line where she started the ball game. Apparently she's a little more comfortable when there are people standing on each side of her. She's now 1 for 3 at the free throw line. Disney backs into the offense, gets one up off the glass, and the basket's going to count.
There you go.
Ella Disney, the sophomore, gets the bucket to go, and Destiny Nelson picks up her first personal foul. Asia Pirtle back in the game, and there's Kendall Myrie, who will take a seat now that Vol State is not on offense. One of the leading offensive players in the conference, Kendall Myrie, has been a player of the week twice. Disney went now with 5. 32-19, Vol State again down by 13. Pass a little bit out of reach of Yasmin Jackson.
Looks like Myrie's going to come right back in.
Coach Key going to play the offense-defense. Freeman, Disney, McMillan, Moore, and Myrie. Disney with another turnover trying to get the ball to Myrie. Ringstaff at the free throw line now looking for help. And a push three-point shot by Walker is good. That's an unusual delivery there, but the results were right on time. A three-pointer for Brianna Walker, freshman out of Tuscaloosa. Freeman's going to try the baseline and be stopped. Interior pass to Myrie. She tries one way and the other, and a little too hard off the backboard. There's Deshauna Moore, taps that ball out of bounds. She is 7th in the conference in steals at 2.7 per game. She's also tied for 5th in block shots. Leading shot blocker is Kendall Myrie with 5.6. I think she's probably got 3 of them already, as now Pirtle will check in for Myrie while Vol State is on defense. 1:25 to go in the first half. 35-19. Lawson State with the basketball into the back court. Freeman chasing Jackson all over the court. Walker's going to drive onto the left side with a left-handed scoop, and it's good. A good-looking player, 12.8 points a game. leads the Lady Cougars in that category. She had a season-high 23 points. McMillan, a little bit of an arm to push off the defender. Nice move there by Tashana Moore.
Wow.
It's her first field goal of the game.
Nice little Euro step.
Moore only scored 2 points. There's going to be another traveling violation on Lawson State. Myrie will check back in the game as the offense-defense. And Otis Key will call his first timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout. So we'll keep it right here. Ryan, in case the folks didn't hear you the last time, let the folks know a little bit about you here at Volstate.
Yeah, I'm a student here at Volstate. I'm studying digital and broadcast media. I just got one more semester to go, and I'll be graduated with my associates. So I'm pretty excited about that. It's been a fun journey so far, man. I've learned a lot. I'm excited to see what happens next, what comes next for me.
Shout-outs tonight?
Always, yeah. My kids, Mason, Bellamy, I love you guys. Amra, my fiance, my mom, stepdad, love you guys. Brothers. Everybody gets a shout-out.
Shout out my wife, Susan Reese. She's battling a little sickness right now. I'd be very, very surprised if she's listening in, but I can tell her at the 41-second mark before the second half ends that I gave her the shout out. But praying for you, hon. Hope you feel better real soon. Tashana Moore, Ella Disney, Rylan Freeman, Kendall Myrie, and Skylar McMillan, the 5 in on offense here. And another pass attempt into Myrie, and it's knocked away by active hands of Lawson State Lady Cougars. Shot clock is off. Let's see if they go for the last shot. Does not appear so as Jackson steps back from three-point range. Now Vol State has an opportunity to take the last shot. They won't.
Nice pass.
Oh, Moore had the open shot. McMillan's going to fire from 3. It's going to be short. Disney can't get to the basketball. It's actually tapped out by Lawson State. Vol State will get another opportunity with 3.2 seconds to go here in the quarter, down by 16.
I think they're giving it back to Lawson State. No, I guess not. Well,
they are. I thought Sherry Seeley said that it was
that's what I thought.
Going the other way. So long distance for Lawson State. They won't even get a shot off. So that will do it for the first half. Lawson State 37, Vol State 21. We'll take a break, and we'll be back in just a few minutes before the start of the third quarter. You're listening to the Vol State Sports Network.
My name is Brent Cross. I'm a student at Vol State. This is my first day. All my cousins have gone here, and so it's always a good school. It's a lot different than high school. Just tons of people, and I don't know anybody.
Do you need help finding a class? Are you good? My name is Trinice Palmer. I'm a student at Volstate Community College. And I just kind of help with students find their way around campus. This is starting my second year here at Volstate. See what we can get done. But you have a lot of high school students that are, have a hard time transitioning between high school requirements and college requirements. What I like about Vol State is that you get involved with a lot of the, campus events and campus clubs and societies. And I'm pretty much taking advantage of all those things. So.
My name is Kida De La Cruz. I play baseball at Volunteer State, and I am a pioneer. Well, I wasn't the greatest student in high school. I barely passed. I never really strived to do better. I didn't know where I was going to go to college. As of now, I'd like to go to Grand Junction, win a ring over there. And then after that, in June, go in the draft.
Here we go.
I have high expectations. I expect to learn a lot. Just doing what I gotta do.
I'm studying business administrations right now. Yeah, I plan on graduating here and go to like MTSU or Tech or something.
My goal is to become a surgeon, and in the process I'm majoring in biology. One of my dreams is to pursue finding a cure for cancer and other illnesses and diseases that are out there that's affecting the world. I would have to say this would be a stepping stone for me. I just want to take out the time to, do whatever is necessary and whatever steps or process that it would take to get me closer to that. So.
We've had a bunch of All-Americans. And then we have all the players that were drafted from here to the pros. So if I put in the work I have to, I could be the next one on this list. That's something I've always dreamed of when I was little. And just trying to make everybody in my family happy.
My name is Brent Cross. I'm a student at Volstate. This is my first day. All my cousins have gone here and said it's always a good school. It's a lot different than high school. Just tons of people, and I don't know anybody.
Do you need help finding a class? Are you good? My name is Trinice Palmer. I'm a student at Volstate Community College. And I just kind of help with students find their way around campus. This is starting my second year here at Volstate. See what we can get done. But you have a lot of high school students that are, have a hard time transitioning between high school requirements and college requirements. What I like about Volstate is that you get involved with a lot of the, campus events and campus clubs and societies. And I'm pretty much taking advantage of all those things. So.
My name is Kida De La Cruz. I play baseball at Volunteer State, and I am a pioneer. Well, I wasn't the greatest student in high school. I barely passed. I never really strived to do better. I didn't know where I was going to go to college. As of now, I'd like to go to Grand Junction, win a ring over there. Then after that, in June, go in the draft.
Here we go.
I have high expectations. I expect to learn a lot. Just doing what I got to do.
I'm studying business administrations right now. Yeah, I plan on graduating here and go to like MTSU or Tech or something.
My goal is to become a surgeon, and in the process I'm majoring in biology. One of my dreams is to pursue finding a cure for cancer and other illnesses and diseases that are out there that's affecting the world. I would have to say this would be a stepping stone for me. I just want to take out the time to, do whatever is necessary and whatever steps or process that it would take to get me closer to that. So.
We've had a bunch of All-Americans. And then we have all the players that were drafted from here to the pros. So if I put in the work I have to, I could be the next one on this list. That's something I've always dreamed of when I was little. And just trying to make everybody in my family happy.
Our students are the future leaders of businesses in this area. We live in a fast-growing area. We are seeing large tech companies move in.
When a student comes to Vol State, they can leave here with knowledge that applies to all aspects of business.
We have a management concentration. We have marketing concentrations. Within that, you have a sales focus. We have an entrepreneur focus within that for someone who wants to look at starting their own business. We also have a focus in accounting and in finance.
We have our Associate of Applied Science degrees, which are logistics, accounting, management, and marketing. And then we have the Associate of Science, our transfer degree programs.
Our goal is to figure out a student's path in front of them, whether that is to transition to a four-year university or to align to a career, and for us to prepare them in order to be able to be successful in the path they choose.
I took business management because I want to have my own business one day.
I started updating my resume. In a lot of places, even as entry level, really needed a degree. So I just really knew that it was time for me to take that step and enroll in Volstate.
I feel like for what I want to do for my own future, I do need the background and I need the understanding.
At Volstate, we offer end-to-end supply chain courses.
Companies like Amazon, their system and their perfection with this system is built upon efficiency.
A lot of a business function is dependent upon getting a product on time so that they can do the business they need to do.
Going into the future, our students need to understand these processes, so we give them that practical knowledge in the classroom. Students here at Volstate are able to leave here with that knowledge.
Volstate CIT programs prepare students to earn industry standard certifications within the IT industry.
I'm in the introduction to networking.
They make it real simple to just take your classes and go. It's all right there laid out for you.
Volstate is training me to help combat cybercrimes in the future.
We're training them for those type of jobs that are out there.
We're seeing changes in how businesses function, how there's a shift in the skills needed in the workforce. When I ask about the future is now, and our students need to be ready to enter that future prepared with the skills that are necessary in order for them to survive and to thrive.
I think that the moment I finish my classes, I'll be ready to go into a company and work my way up through it.
Volstate is giving me real-world experiences.
Volstate is preparing me for my future.
I choose Volstate because the future needs me now.
Every day, all around the nation, people find themselves in need of a hero. Fire and emergency medical responders are those heroes we need. They make the difference between life and death. If you desire to make a difference in your community, Volstate is leading the way in training everyday heroes. We offer EMS, paramedic, and fire science programs. Spring 2024 enrollment is now open. Visit volstate.edu to learn more. A degree in criminal justice can help you find the exciting career that you've been looking for. As a member of law enforcement, as a crime scene investigator, a teacher in a classroom, a detective working on cases, a lawyer or a judge, or nearly any job where you get to put the bad guys away. Learn more at volstate.edu.
We're all working in the cloud. But what really is the cloud? If you start pulling back the clouds themselves, you find out it's an infrastructure. Computer science is really computer engineering. Right now, Middle Tennessee is quickly becoming a growing tech hub with several IT companies that are looking for skilled workers. If you're pursuing the CIT program at Volstate, you're preparing yourself to fill those positions.
Welcome back to Volstate on the campus here in Gallatin, Tennessee. The Lady Pioneers trail by 16 at the half, 37-21 against the Lawson State Lady Cougars out of Birmingham. Lady Cougars 10-2 on the season. Volstate 3-9, and this is the second matchup between these two teams on the year. A couple of weeks ago in mid-November. Actually, maybe even at the beginning. Check that real quick. At Calhoun, the Lady Pioneers lost to Lady Cougars 65-47. And I say that may have been the men that played down there in Calhoun. But played in Decatur, Alabama, so that is Calhoun. But in the two matchups a year ago, Lawson State defeated the Lady Pioneers, both games that were played. Let's get to the Toyota of Gallatin halftime stats. First for the visitors, leading scorer in the ball game is Brianna Walker with 9 points. She's trailed by Yasmin Jackson. Came off the bench to score 8, hit a couple three-pointers. And following that is Keziah Say with 6. 4 for Taryn Haynes off the bench, 3 each for Destiny Nelson and Alicia Mosley, and 2 each for Kimberly Roscoe and Aaliyah Golston for a total of 37 points. They were 4 for 8 at the free throw line and hit 5 three-pointers in the first half. Ball State with only 1 three-pointer in the ballgame. That was Matsiana Calloway on a desperation heave as the shot clock was going off in the first quarter. Kendall Myree leads the Lady Pioneers with 8 points in the first half. She is just 2 away from getting her 12th double-digit scoring game for the year. Ella Disney, 5 points. Madziana Calloway and Tashana Moore with 3 each. And Yana Parker is 2 for 2 at the free throw line. Vol State was 4 for 5 from the charity stripe. We are about underway for the third quarter. Lawson State will inbound. We are underway with the second half. Keziah Say over to Destiny Nelson. Now Brianna Walker with it wide open underneath was Mosley, but she gave it up. Nelson's going to fire from 3 and hit from the corner.
She's got a pretty shot.
It's her first 3-point bucket of the ball game. They now lead 40-30 or 21. Skylar McMillan, Rylan Freeman is going to fire from 3, and it's a little long. Myree tried to tap that away from Roscoe. Now Vol State with the steal down in the backcourt. Tashana Moore, Ella Disney, Kendall Myree. So this is the starting 5 that started the ball game. Vol State can't find anybody to get open. And the bounce pass from McMillan to Freeman is stolen away. Freeman will pick up the foul.
Yeah, that's a little bit too easy. They got to do a better job there.
Alicia Mosley had the steal and was going to have an easy bucket there until Freeman pulled on her arm. A third traveling violation on a Lady Cougar as Kimberly Roscoe shuffles her feet on her way to the basket. 6'2" freshman from Birmingham, Alabama. Three from Birmingham on the roster. Inside two more. Fakes left, goes right, but tried to go up with the left hand. Shot's no good. Down court is Walker. And Myrie will let her go. And apparently the stomping of the feet. Not sure what happened here, but got a whistle down in the backcourt as Sherry Seeley is going to come up and check with Brooke Shoulders to see what's happening here as the two of them come together. And Shoulders makes a decision that it is Vol State basketball, so not really sure what happened there.
That was strange.
Maybe an inadvertent whistle. We'll just go with that. Freeman with the nice screen. Inside attempt as Freeman steps on the line as she was trying to save it to Myrie. It's a nice high-low action, but they just can't get that ball over the Lawson State defender. Of course, she is 6'2".
Yeah, trying to throw it over Roscoe is probably not the best idea. They're gonna have to find another way to get the ball down there.
Walker kicks out to Mosley. Mosley over to Roscoe from three, and she misses everything. Walker with the rebound, back to Mosley. She misses everything from three. Rebound to Ryland Freeman. Ella Disney will bring it across the timeline. Nobody scored here in the last about 5 possessions. See if they're going to try to go to Tashana Moore. She's open, getting a nice box out, but now Nelson able to fight through that one. Disney will fire from three, and she's going to hit from three. Ella Disney.
She was due for one, wasn't she?
She has. Pass goes to the corner, but Nelson stepped on the boundary. Another turnover, and this is exactly what the Lady Pioneers need to get back in this ball game.
Time to build some momentum.
Down by 16 at the half, and that's where they stand now, coming up on the 7-minute mark. Nice attempt right there. Freeman couldn't get it, but finally, as she's moving, it's falling away.
Good rebound.
Shot no good, and now Myrie's shot is short. Lawson State. Brianna Walker, she had her shot blocked, but apparently also fouled.
That looked clean from up here.
That's what I thought. I thought she got plenty of basketball. Didn't see any body on that, but that's Tashana Moore's second personal foul. Walker, a 75% free throw shooter at the line for two. Cashes in on the first. That's her first free throw attempt. And 2 for 2 at the line is Brianna Walker. Or Brianna, B-R-E-O-N-A. Asia Pirtle checks in for Tashana Moore. Woman-to-woman defense. Disney has her pass knocked out of bounds. 19 on the shot clock. Lady Pioneers, men and women, will travel to Cleveland on Saturday. Take on the Cougars and the Lady Cougars. Back in conference play. That'll be the last conference game of the year, the calendar year, as Myrie has it. Now double teamed out to Disney. 10 on the clock. She drives to the bucket. Her layup is no good as she was fading away to the right, not going straight at the basket. Freeman tried to sneak up on Alicia Mosley, In the corner this time, Nelson for three. She didn't step out of bounds that time. Knocks down another triple.
Yeah, I think that's her sweet spot in them corners over there.
As Otis Key's going to have to call a timeout. It did not. Ella Disney had no one to pass the ball to as the second guard apparently forgot that she was a guard. So Coach Key calls a 30-second timeout. Down by 21 points, 45-24. It's 16-point deficit now up to 21.
Yeah, this one's starting to get away from us a little bit. Got to find a way to stop the bleeding.
Lawson State in their last game, 70-57 winner over East Central Community College. Ryan, you got any idea where East Central Community College is?
Somewhere in the eastern central part of.
What state do you think? Give me a guess. I'll go 50-50. Alabama or Mississippi?
Mississippi.
Mississippi is correct.
Let's go.
Decatur, Mississippi. Kyra Sharon in the ball game. Gives it up to McMillan. Disney's going to fire again for three. That's going to be a little strong. And the rebound goes to Roscoe. Nelson thought about another three, and there's going to be another traveling violation called on Lawson State. Destiny's wondering, which one of those feet did I shuffle?
Ella Disney, she's had a few decent looks from the three-point line tonight, just not a lot falling for her. She averages just shy of 47% from three-point line so far this season. So
it's good enough for fifth in the conference.
Quarterback Kyra Sharon.
Kyra Sharon drives to the bucket. Illyria Lewis with her first personal foul of the ball game. Sharon picks up her first bucket. We'll go to the free throw line and cash in on a three-point play. Sophomore from Sycamore High School, Chapmansboro, Tennessee. Roscoe now at the elbow. This shot, rebound to Disney, and Ball State pushing. They need points quickly. Disney's going to step back for another three, and it's going to be strong. Moore tried to battle for the rebound. And out of there comes Aaliyah Golston.
another look for Disney, just a hair off.
Golson, a freshman from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Turnaround shot by Roscoe, and there's another block shot for the national leader, two-time TCCAA Conference Player of the Week, Kendall Myree, looking to set a pick for Disney as we're going to have a pushing foul. That's going to be on Taryn Haynes, trying to fight through the screen by Myree. Roscoe will have a seat. Yasmin Jackson in the ballgame. Also, Illyria Lewis, Naisha Thomas, Taryn Haynes, and let's see who that. Missing somebody. Myree in the paint. She's going to get a soft shot over and just rolls right around the rim. She got it up over Thomas, but a little bit flat. Jackson for three. It's long. Myree, instead of getting the rebound, she just let it go out of bounds. She didn't need a rebound for a stat there, I guess. Cheyenne Gregory in the ball game for the Lady Pioneers. Jackson guarding Sharon. Myree's got Thomas stepping back. She has that shot if she wants it, but she likes to stay inside the paint as Aaliyah Golson picks up her first personal. Team third of the quarter. 5 fouls in a quarter, and then That team starts shooting 2 free throws. Inside to Myrie, and she's going to go to her left, and this shot is way long. Again, guessing she's expecting some contact as 3-point shot by Haynes rolls out.
Yeah, Myrie's got a little bit of a mismatch down there. Like you said, I think she's expecting a little bit more contact than she's getting right now. She was getting a lot earlier in the game.
Nice bounce pass to Harris, and that, you can say that ball was rejected by Aaliyah Golston. She knocked that one out of bounds with some aggression. Gregory able to get it into McMillan, now over to Sharon. Sharing the basketball. Lady Pioneers come in 5th in the conference in assists. McMillan fires another one at the buzzer for 3.
And that was a pretty shot.
Cheyenne Gregory trying to get the steal, but instead picks up the harm.
Vol State now within 15, with just under 3 minutes to go, climbing back in this thing slowly but surely.
Nice cross under dribble. The pass to Thomas is stolen by McMillan. Sharon dribbles out of trouble. Now they'll set up the offense to Shauna Moore.
Gonna take care of the basketball here.
I think they've got opportunities to get more, or Myrie the basketball. I think they need some 3-point shots. Moore goes down to the left, turns around to the right. Can't get the shot to go. They've got somebody wide open underneath the basket. And a nice pass by Lewis up to Haynes for the bucket. Haynes now with 6. Sharon looking for that screen again from Myrie. Doesn't rub closely enough, doesn't take advantage of that screen. Gregory thought she had the back door there. Pass attempt to get into Myrie. He's knocked out of the air by Lewis. He tries the left-handed scoop. It's no good. Rebound hauled down by Jackson. Her pass to the corner. The shot by Haynes is no good. Under 1.5 to go in the 3rd quarter. Ball stayed down by 17. McMillan catch and shoot. She's going to score again. Skylar McMillan with 2 threes in the quarter.
She's got a little Klay Thompson in her, I think.
Almost another travel there as the turnaround jumper by Golston is maybe partially blocked by Myrie, who was wide open underneath the basket. Gregory couldn't get her the basketball. Her pass to McMillan falls out of the hands of Skylar and hits off her knee, picked up by Lewis. Her left-handed shot at the elbow is no good. Long rebound picked up by Jackson, and shot clock resets at 20. Thomas is going to drive to the basket and have her shot blocked. I believe as Myrie is running the floor. Myrie has not scored in the quarter, sitting on 8. Ball State will go for the last shot here now at 13 seconds as a nickel and dime foul called on Yasmin Jackson there.
Need a good look here to end this quarter.
4 new Lady Cougars check in. Jakiria Ringstaff, Keziah Say, Alicia Mosley, and is that Brianna Walker? Under 10 on the shot clock. Cheyenne Gregory, let's see what the play is. It's drawn up by Otis Key. She's going to drive down, and it's just going to be another heave and a hoe and off the backboard and no good. I'm pretty sure that's not the shot they were looking for.
Yeah, not quite. Good quarter, though, by Vol State. Probably the best one they've had all day. Finally had some shots dropping.
12 in the quarter, but not enough. 14-point deficit. So we'll go to the final frame. We'll take a 30-second timeout on the Vol State Sports Network.
Are you missing out on $400,000? A 2-year degree from Volstate can increase your earnings by 17% a year. Discover your true potential in technology, business, healthcare, sciences, or the arts. Find what you've been missing. Find it at Volstate.
Volstate won that quarter, 12-10 over Lawson State, but only have one more quarter to go, and you got to win this one by 15.
It's doable.
They've had a 23-point quarter, but you got to play some good defense to win a ball game when you're down by 14 if you only score 23. And Sharon has that one. Dribble off her foot right to Gregory, 17 on the shot clock. Sharon's going to drive to the bucket and get it off the glass and in. It's her second drive of the game. She now has 5. Mosley out to Fantroy. She's going to turn around and she's going to get hers to go. That's her first bucket of the ball game. Charity Fantroy. Charity's from Montgomery, Alabama, transfer from Wallace State, Hanceville. Sharon from 3-point range. No good. Rebound to Say. Ringstaff drives, has her shot blocked, but it goes right to Say, whose putback is no good. Rebound to Tashana Moore. We don't have live stats here, but keep up with points, free throws, and rebounds. Don't have all the free throws, not rebounds, but Tashana Moore collects her fair share of them. Nice bounce pass to Moore. She's going to drive to the basket. And she's going to draw a blocking foul and go to the free throw line.
That's a good, strong take to the hoop on Moore right there.
Jakiria Ringstaff picks up her first foul. Tashana Moore to the line. She's 1 for 2 there tonight. Murfreesboro Blackman has a little bit of a jump shot there from the free throw line. .70% free throw shooter. That'll go up. She's 3 for 4 tonight. Now with 5 points, and I think this is the closest Vol State has been since the second quarter.
Looks like they're going to apply some pressure here. Full court press.
Magiana Calloway going to pick up the foul on a push there. Her and Yana Parker just checked in.
See if they can't steal some possessions.
Well, they're looking for the double team right there. Yana Parker is going to be called with the arm bar down. I think that's a good call right there. That's the second personal foul. Mosley and Ringstaff to handle the basketball for Lawson State. Trying to pick up their 11th win of the year. The stats that we put out are for 10 of the 12 games. 2 of them have not been statted as nice pass and a nice box out bucket there by Brianna Walker.
Yeah, that's tough to defend right there. Not much you can do about that one.
Myrie picks up the foul. That's her third. Had 2 in the first half as Disney, Sharon, and Freeman will check in for Parker, Calloway, and Gregory. Brianna Walker 2 for 2 at the free throw line. Back there again. See if she can drop in the old-fashioned three-point play. She will. 14 in the ball game, averaging 12.8. They did not stat their last game with East Central Community College, and then a game in the middle. As Myrie has a nice turnaround, her shot is short. She just doesn't have the feel that she's had. Drive to the bucket and all the way to the basket. Charity Fantroy, like driving through Birmingham or Nashville traffic. Sharon's going to drive and have that ball knocked out, but she'll pick up a personal foul on Yasmin Jackson. That's her third. I'm sorry, that's on Jakiria Ringstaff, her second. Volstate now down by 17. Freeman's going to try to put a dent in that one. That three-pointer is no good. Rebound to Keziah Say. Ringstaff pushing the pace. Say over to Mosley. Guarded by Sharon. Ringstaff tried to get it into the cutter, but Mosley didn't see the basketball. Sharon over to Disney. She's going to fire from three and hit. Ella Disney's hot. She now has 11. Game high this year is 22. She had that in back-to-back games. Nice reverse there by Walker, and she's going to draw another foul and go to the free throw line again, as Freeman's going to pick up the harm.
They've got some players, don't they?
Brianna Walker looks like she can get her shot off whenever she wants to. Knows what she's doing when she gets in the paint. Rattles that one home. 17 unofficially for Walker, averaging 12.8 in 10 of the 12 games. Inside, there's that pass that you need, and Myrie just can't get it to go, but Freeman gets the ball back. Her shot no good. Tries to get the rebound back, cannot. Destiny Nelson comes up with the basketball. She's going to go right to the hoop and score and draw the foul.
That's a tough duo right there.
I'm saying the shot foul's on 4. We don't have a number 4 out there.
Huh.
How about a 2 and a 3? It wasn't Sharon that was there. It was Ella Disney. He just threw up a number. She wasn't even there. Missed a free throw by Nelson. So Kyra Sharon, who was not even in the area code, gets called for the foul. Ella Disney says, thank you very much. I don't think it's going to make a difference down by 19 with under 6 minutes to play. Sharon dribbling the basketball, trying to find a teammate. Myrie spending a lot of time in that paint. Three-point shot is no good, but Myrie's going to get the rebound. Her shot is no good, but she's going to go to the free throw line for the first time in the ball game. There's the number 4 he was looking for earlier. And a few Jersey Mike subs check in for Vol State. Yana Parker, Cheyenne Gregory. That's Gianna Calloway.
Myrie's really struggled tonight, hasn't she?
She has. I was going to say, I thought there was 3 that went in. I only saw 2 come out. It's Sharon that has to come have a seat. Myrie strokes the first free throw in there. That's 9. 67% free throw shooter. Drops in 2 to get to double figures. She is 6.5 points behind her average for the year. Down by 17. Lawson State looks like they are pulling the air out of the offense a little bit. And another traveling violation as Walker looked like she may have been knocked off her dribble. Now offense, defense, as the 3 Amigas Two sophomores and a freshman. Sophomores Disney and Sharon. Freshman Rylan Freeman, who has not scored in the contest. Rylan Freeman. Myrie on the deck. This will be possession to Lawson State, so that'll be a turnover for the Lady Pioneers. Rylan Freeman scored 12 in the game Monday night, and a 3 for 3 on defense and offense substitution for head coach Otis Key in his 11th year here at Volstate. The former Harlem Globetrotter, Otis Key, played his college basketball at Austin Peay State University. There's a 2-on-1. Nelson with the pass. And Roscoe could not do anything except foul after she gave up the basketball.
It's good defense by Myrie there, staying straight up.
Ball State now shooting free throws for every foul by Lawson State, as they are now in the bonus. Matter of fact, I think both teams are shooting free throws. They're going to say no free throws. Say Ball State's got to inbound. Not sure why. It was a loose ball. Or are they saying Lawson State doesn't have 5 fouls in this? Oh, you know what? I've changed my tick mark, and I didn't keep up with it right, so I'm off on my fouls. Turnover by Vol State, down by 17, 4:46 on the clock, and the defenders will check in. Jersey Mike's located right across the street from the eastern entrance of Vol State. Had my number 9 Club Supreme before the ball game even today.
Oh, you're going to make me hungry.
I was going to say, is your mouth watering? Nelson in the corner for 3, and she rattles another one home.
She's tough, man.
It's 3 3-pointers in the second half, and they have all been corner threes. A little bit shorter distance from the corners. I don't know if you know that. It's not significant, but
That's definitely her sweet spot.
Tashana Moore with the between-the-leg dribble. Sure what this offensive set is, but it turns into a turnover as Moore throws it right to Mosley, who goes to the basket right through Cheyenne Gregory. Gregory now looking for help. Moore, and that's the downside to putting 3 defensive-minded players in. When there's a turnover, you don't have time to make the change. Gregory can shoot from outside. She's also deadly at the free throw line, but Callaway's going to go to the bucket, and she's going to go to the line as she gets fouled. Flipping coins on who the foul's going to be called on. Goes on Mosley, or on, yes, on Mosley. Now we have 5 fouls on each team. This should be a shooting foul, doesn't matter. Both are 2 shots. Callaway gets the roll. Adriana Callaway, 5'6" guard. She's a freshman from West Creek High School. And 6 points against Cumberland. Can't get the second free throw to go. Quickly up ahead is Lawson State. It goes right at Myrie.
Goodness.
Nelson with the bucket. Gregory trying to pass it through 3 Lawson State players as Callaway hustles over and falls right at the feet of head coach Aubrey Wiley of Lawson State. It'll be Lady Cougars basketball. Callaway lost something. I'm not sure if that's not sure what that was, but she tossed it off to the side. She'll stay in the ball game as the defenders are in to play defense. Walker now with the basketball in the backcourt, brings it across the timeline, coming up on 3 minutes to go in the ball game. About 20 minutes after this game concludes, the men will tip it up. Callaway picks up the foul. She should be shooting free throws, I would think. That's 5 team fouls on each, right?
Gotta be.
Nelson, nothing but net. Averaging 10 points a game, 5.1 rebounds per game. Sophomore guard from Birmingham. 2 for 2. She's 3 for 4 at the free throw line. 68-43 as this game has gotten out of control. Volstate had it within 12, now 25-point deficit. Kendall Myrie has just not been able to get loose underneath as Callaway got loose underneath. Got the nice English on that layup. Three-point shot in and out for Say. Walker gets the rebound and gets in behind Myrie. Puts up the layup. She has 8 in the quarter. 19 in the ball game. Gregory throws up a runner. It's no good. Rebound to Lawson State. Destiny Nelson is going to get fouled. She's going to go back to the free throw line.
Yeah, Lawson State done a really good job tonight, taking away Myrie pretty much all together. She's got some points tonight, but never really was able to be a real consistent threat in this game at all.
Has not been a factor, really. She's blocked probably 5 or 6 shots, so she's gotten to her average there. Aaliyah Golson has checked in the ball game now for Lawson State as Nelson drops in another free throw. Lady Pioneers going to be trying to get to 50 points here in the ball game. 2 for 2 for Nelson. Come in averaging 58 points a game. Unless they go crazy here from the three-point line, I don't see them getting there. Bounce pass to Myrie. She moves to her right and finally gets one to go. And draws the foul. Naisha Thomas picks up the foul. Myrie getting some garbage bucket here. And another free throw. 13 in the ball game. 2-on-1. Let's see with Myrie. She's going to get another blocked shot. Yana Parker trying to get control of the basketball, and there's going to be another tie-up. Ball State will get the basketball in the alternate possession.
It's a good hustle there.
It's not going to go offense here. Yana Parker, Cheyenne Gregory, and Madziana Callaway will stay in the ball game with Tashana Moore and Kendall Myrie. Myrie working on the right side. Gregory went to the left side. Ball knocked out of bounds. Next home game for Lady Pioneers and the Pioneers, January 11th, so not until the new year. It'll be on a Saturday to take on Pellissippi State.
Pellissippi.
Do you know the Pellissippi State? Do you know what their nickname is?
What is it?
Well, I'll tell you what it's not. It's not the Pelicans.
That would have been my first guess.
That was my first guess. Myrie trying to make a move on Thomas, and She's going to go back to the free throw line as Thomas reaches out and grabs. The Panthers. Pellissippi State Panthers. Now another geography question. Where's Pellissippi?
Gotta guess Mississippi, right?
Yep, you're in the wrong state. They're in the conference. They're in Tennessee Community College Athletic Association. So they're the newest member as Myrene misses her first free throw.
The more you know.
They are located in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Pellissippi.
That would be unusual, Pellissippi, Mississippi.
Yeah.
That just would be unfair for the students down there. Up to Golston, and he's going to go right in and had an uncontested shot. Misses, 2-on-1 developing. Parker's going to go right to the basket. Can't get the shot to go and does not get the foul called. 45 seconds to go in the ball game. Volstate again trying to get to that 50 mark. Nice bounce pass to Thomas underneath the basket, no good. Rebound to Parker. She's going to get it up to Moore, who's going to drive right in, work her way around to the basket, but can't get it to go. And the shot clock is off, 74-49, 25-point lead. Brianna Walker will now pull it out as Aubrey Wiley apparently has gotten a hold of the player's attention and he dribbled out. Not sure why we're doing that. They want to get Thomas another shot, make the shot. They are trying to get her to score. So apparently, as this game will end, and the final score is 74-49. I don't guess you printed off total stats. Let's see if Aisha Thomas has not scored a point. This is only her second game, at least on the stats. She might have played in the game on Monday against East Central. Not sure. They don't have that on the board. But that'll conclude the women's game here, 74-49. We'll take a 2-minute break right now, and then we'll come back with final stats and final comments. You're listening to the Volstate Sports Network. Welcome back to Ball State, where the Lady Pioneers have gone down to defeat to the Lady Cougars of Lawson State, 74-49. I'm about 2 points off, I think, on my score sheet, so these are definitely unofficial results, as I have Destiny Nelson with a 20 as a team high for the Lady Cougars, and that is twice her average of 10 points per game. Brianna Walker with 19 unofficially. They have 8 for Yasmin Jackson, 2 for Aaliyah Golston, 5 for Alicia Mosley, 6 for Taryn Haynes. Kimberly Roscoe did not score in the second half, so she had 2 for the ball game. 6 for Keziah Say, 4 points for Charity Fantroy. And I think that total's 72, but they said on the scoreboard that it was 74 for the Lawson State Lady Cougars. But for the Lady Pioneers, Kendall Myrie with 14 points. Deshauna Moore had 5. Kyra Sharon with 5. Maziana Calloway with 6. 2 for Yana Parker. 6 for Skylar McMillan. Those were all in the third quarter. 11 for Ella Disney. And Rylan Freeman was shut out, as was Cheyenne Parker and Asia Pirtle. So 20, 36, 42, and 49 points total for the Lady Pioneers. They shot it well from the free throw line. Got them 12 for 15 from the free throw line. Ball State falls to 3 and 10 overall. They will be back in conference action on Saturday at Cumberland, or at Cleveland, to take on the Lady Cougars of Cleveland, who are 0-5 in the conference, 1-7. So one of those two teams is going to get a win down at the bottom, 9 and 10 in the conference play on Saturday. As I said, the next home game for Volstate will be right here in the Pickle Fieldhouse against Pellissippi State. That'll be Saturday, January 11th at 2 p.m. Ryan, what final thoughts do you have on today's game?
Well, I think tonight, Ball State, the girls, I think they kind of played a one-dimensional game tonight. I think it showed, especially early on. Kendall Myrie was shut down real early. They didn't really have an answer for it throughout the entire game. Like I said, she had some points tonight, but like we were talking about earlier, never really was a huge factor in this game tonight. So, yeah, maybe work on different ways to get her the ball, maybe be a little bit more creative when teams have size like that down low. But they'll get another shot at it.
Just never could get the connection on a lot of those passes. So, well, we'll be back here in just a few minutes with the men's ball game between the Pioneers of Vol State and the Cougars of Lawson State. For Athletic Director Bobby Hudson and Head Coach Otis Key, and for Ryan DeKill, this is Tim Reese saying so long from now. We'll be right back on the Vol State Sports Network.
Have you ever wondered what happens when you click Buy It Now? A whole series of transactions take place, from the manufacturer to your front door.
That is logistics and supply chain management.
At Volstate, we offer end-to-end supply chain courses.
Going into the future, our students need to understand these processes. A lot of business is dependent upon getting a product on time. Students here at Vol State are able to leave here with that knowledge.
Because the supply chain
is counting on me.
Get loud.